Have you ever wondered what it really means when a woman takes a man in her mouth? Is it just a physical act, or is there something deeper, something emotional, something even sacred? Most men have no idea what's truly happening in that moment, and what it reveals about her hidden desires. In today's video, we'll uncover the 5 secrets of female desires that no one tells you, truths that go far beyond what society dares to discuss. This isn't about fantasy, it's about emotional intimacy, power, trust, and the silent language of connection. If you're ready to understand women like never before, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening content that transforms how you think about love, intimacy, and desire. Secret 1. Emotional safety unlocks deep intimacy. It's easy to think that desire begins with physical attraction, but for many women, it starts somewhere far more meaningful: emotional safety. This is the first and most overlooked secret. When a woman feels truly safe emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, she opens herself in ways that go beyond the surface. It's not just about the act itself, it's about the trust behind it. Picture this: she doesn't have to pretend, guard her thoughts, or question your intentions. In that space of comfort, her mind relaxes. And when her mind relaxes, her body follows. What looks like a moment of physical pleasure may actually be her most vulnerable form of expression. It could be her way of saying, "I trust you with me." This kind of intimacy is never forced. It's earned through genuine care, listening without judgment, and respecting her boundaries without complaint. It's in the small moments, when you remember her stories, understand her silence, or support her without needing something in return, that trust is built. And once she feels that emotional safety, desire becomes natural, even unstoppable. Many men focus on attraction without realizing that a woman's strongest desires are deeply rooted in how safe she feels with you. That safety is the foundation of her passion. It's not about manipulation, pressure, or performance. It's about connection. So next time you think desire is only physical, pause and ask, does she feel safe with me? Because when she does, her affection won't be out of obligation, it will be out of freedom. And that, more than anything, is where real intimacy begins. Curious what the next secret is, the one most men completely miss? Keep watching. The next truth might just change how you see desire forever. Secret 2. Desire is more mental than physical. Here's a truth that surprises many. For most women, desire begins in the mind long before it ever reaches the body. While physical attraction plays a role, it's the emotional and intellectual spark that truly ignites her interest. If her mind isn't engaged, the rest won't follow, not in a meaningful way. Think of her desire like a story, not a switch. She doesn't just respond to appearance or touch, she responds to how you make her feel. Do your words inspire her? Do your actions show her that she matters? Is she seen not just as a partner, but as a whole, complex human being? A thoughtful conversation can be more attractive than a perfect physique. A moment of shared laughter, a well-timed compliment, or a deep, curious question can linger in her thoughts far longer than a flashy gesture. This is because women often connect desire to meaning, not just sensation. And here's the powerful part: when you understand how to connect with her mentally, her physical response becomes genuine, enthusiastic, and emotionally rich. It's not about seduction tricks, it's about authenticity. She wants to be mentally stimulated, emotionally understood, and spiritually connected. When you reach her mind, you awaken her desire. So instead of asking, "How can I impress her?" ask, "How can I understand her world?" Be curious, be present, and be real. The mind is the gateway to her heart, and her heart is the gateway to lasting passion. Want to know the next secret, the one that turns attraction into a powerful emotional bond? Keep watching. What comes next is the difference between being liked and being unforgettable. Secret 3. Confidence attracts, but respect holds her. Confidence might get her attention, but it's respect that makes her stay. This is a truth that often gets ignored. We hear a lot about being bold, taking the lead, or showing strength. And yes, women are drawn to confident energy, it signals security and self-assurance. But once that initial spark fades, what keeps her interested isn't how loud you speak. It's how deeply you listen. Respect is what makes her feel valued, not just as someone you desire, but as someone you genuinely admire. It shows in how you treat her when no one's watching, in the way you speak about her to others, and especially in how you handle her no just as gently as her yes. Confidence might impress her, but if it lacks kindness, patience, and humility, it quickly turns into arrogance and nothing pushes her away faster. True strength is shown in restraint. It's in allowing her to be herself without trying to control or fix her. It's in honoring her choices, even when they challenge your own ego. When a woman feels respected, her walls begin to lower. She becomes more open, more trusting, and more attracted not just to your presence, but to your character. And that kind of attraction isn't temporary. It grows with time. So yes, be confident. Stand tall, speak clearly, own your path. But let that confidence be wrapped in empathy and led by understanding. Because while confidence may spark interest, it's respect that fuels connection. Still wondering what makes her feel truly wanted, not just noticed, but cherished? Don't go anywhere. The next secret reveals what most men misunderstand about emotional intimacy. Secret 4. She wants to feel wanted, not just used. Here's a secret most men never learn. A woman doesn't just want to be touched, she wants to be chosen. Not for her body, not for convenience, but for who she is at her core. She wants to feel deeply wanted emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And when she doesn't, even the most passionate moments can feel empty. This is where many relationships go wrong. A man may show desire physically, but if she senses that the connection is shallow or one-sided, it begins to feel more like being used than being loved. And the moment she feels like a tool instead of a treasure, her heart quietly begins to shut down. Desire, when real, is more than just physical craving. It's about attention. It's about presence. It's about looking into her eyes and seeing her, not just her appearance, but her thoughts, her struggles, her soul. When a woman feels seen and appreciated beyond her body, her passion grows naturally, and so does her willingness to give back emotionally and physically. Simple acts like remembering her favorite things, checking in when she's quiet, or being fully present without distractions speak louder than any grand romantic gesture. They tell her, "You matter to me. You're more than a moment, you're meaningful." So if you want her desire to stay alive, show her she's more than someone to be with, she's someone to be honored. Curious about the final secret, the one that holds the key to lasting connection and passion? Stay with me. What comes next reveals how true intimacy thrives in one surprising way most people overlook. Secret 5. Real passion is built on communication. Here's something powerful. The strongest intimacy doesn't begin in the bedroom, it begins in conversation. Passion isn't just about chemistry or attraction, it's built on communication. When a woman feels free to express herself openly, without fear of judgment or rejection, her emotional connection deepens, and so does her desire. Many people believe that attraction should be effortless, that talking about feelings, needs, or desires ruins the mystery. But the truth is, silence often creates distance. When couples stop talking, they stop understanding. And without understanding, real closeness fades, no matter how strong the physical connection once was. Women don't want to guess how you feel, and they don't want to hide how they feel either. They crave emotional honesty, the kind of conversations where they can be vulnerable without fear, and where they know their thoughts are respected. When you ask her how she feels, what she needs, or what she dreams about, and actually listen, you're building something far more powerful than temporary excitement. The more you talk, the more you learn each other's emotional language. You discover what makes her feel safe, excited, appreciated, and loved. And in turn, she becomes more open, affectionate, and passionate not because she has to, but because she wants to. So if you want passion that lasts, speak up. Listen deeply. Be real. Because communication isn't just a tool, it's the foundation of desire. Now that you've learned the 5 secrets, ask yourself, how well do you understand the woman in your life? And are you ready to go deeper, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, and soulfully? This is where real connection begins. Conclusion. If you gained even a small insight from this video, whether it made you think differently, feel something deeper, or understand someone better, your feedback matters. Tell us, which secret surprised you the most? Have you ever experienced one of these truths in your own relationship? Your story might help someone else grow too. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We read every one and truly value your voice. And if this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that explores real connection, desire, and emotional depth. Let's keep the conversation going.